Why am I so afraid just to say
Hello everyone, it's Cristina here. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome in case you're new. And if that is the case, you should totally consider subscribing to my channel, obviously. Okay, so as you might have guessed by the title, today's video is going to be all about me showing you how I make a digital vision board. This is not the first digital vision board that I make. I make one at the beginning of every single summer. So since it's June, today is currently the 9th of June, I thought it was about time I made a new one. And I also thought it was about time I made a video on how I make my digital vision boards. Also, because I enjoy watching people making their vision boards so much, and it gives you so much inspiration and so many ideas for your next one. And I am trying to learn more about the law of attraction, and I know I'm not the only one, so why not do that all together as a family? Okay, so I thought I would start this video by showing you my my vision board from last summer. I'm gonna put it here on the side. I might just scooch over so you can see it completely. Wait, let me move a little bit more. I might fall off the chair, but that's okay. Okay, so as you can see, I have a few quotes. I like to put quotes in my vision boards because they just make me feel very inspired, and if they're empowering quotes, it's even better. So I have one that says, life is too short to spend it at war with yourself. And that is a quote that I always need to read because I'm one that I do not love myself. I'm learning to, but when I made this, I hated my body. I hated my personality. I was not happy with what I was doing. I was just not really happy. So I put this quote in because I was making myself unhappy by judging myself all the time. Then I put a quote in that says, you are what you manifest. And this is when I was starting to use the law of attraction more and more. And we're going to get into all of these photos in depth, but trust me guys, this has worked so much. So this was for the law of attraction, to just remind myself to manifest what I want to be and what I want to achieve in order to achieve it. And then the last one says, I am in the process of becoming the best version of myself. And that it was also related to the other quote that was, just accept yourself as you are and you will improve, and you will just keep improving. And right now, as I look at myself 2 months ago, I'm like, I'm a different person. But 2 months ago, if I looked at myself from 2 months before, I was like, oh, I'm a different person. So you keep changing, you keep improving, and do not ever put yourself down because you're not the best version of yourself yet, because you will become so. Okay, then we will move on to the photos. I have one that's kind of plain and simple. What I have in this photo is happiness mainly. I wanted to grow my hair. If you have seen videos from me last year, my hair was like this short and now it's this long, and I cut my hair that short because it wasn't really healthy, and I'm taking care of my hair so much that it's so much more healthy. Now it's not as clean, so that's why it's not as curly. And I've also had some health issues, so it's not as nice, but my hair has been amazing the past like 6 months, and I can't really complain about that. So that was my goal, and I have achieved it. Then we have a photo of an iPhone 10. I think it was an iPhone 10. I don't know, but basically I wanted to get a new phone. When I made this, the iPhone 11 hadn't come out yet. So it took me a while, but I achieved it. On top of it, we have just a little sidewalk covered by cherry blossoms, and you see like the trees on top. It's beautiful, and I put that in mostly to remind myself to just enjoy the small things and find beauty in the small things, and instead of looking for the big goal, just look at the small little things. And I love cherry blossoms. They are my favorite flowers. Next to it, we have a filming setup. That was because I wanted to focus more on my YouTube channel. I didn't completely achieve that in this year because of many different reasons, but I did put an effort into it. I did film a few videos that before I would have never filmed and never posted. I posted videos that I was not, that I wouldn't have been filming before if I wasn't more confident with what I was doing. So that's not completely achieved, but partially, because I did focus on it a little bit, and I did achieve some things that I would have not achieved if I hadn't set my mind to it. Next to it, we have a camera. That was because I wanted to focus more on my filmmaking skills and improve my skills and my photography skills as well. And I think I've definitely achieved that. One of the prime examples of that are the grades that I got in my practical courses and assignments at uni, which are higher than the grades that I've ever gotten in any assignment at uni. Next to it, I have a photo that's actually me jumping in front of a sunset. That's just a reminder that I want to feel free from basically stereotypes. That's not what I'm trying to say, but I want to be free from what society wants from me. Don't do what society wants, do what you want. And then finally, we have a photo of the waves hitting the sand, and sea for me, it's synonymous of freedom and feeling happy and calm. So this is all I've put in this photo that's in my vision board from last year. Now we can move on into making my new vision board for this year. So what I do before I create the board is I write down the things that I want to visualize and what I want to focus on more this year. And then I go online and I find images and quotes that can fit. For images, I use a website that's called Pexels. It's just pexels.com, and it has free stock images that you can use. And for the quotes, I usually go on Pinterest because that's where I find the most of the great quotes that I put in my vision boards. When I use royalty-free stuff, free stock images, stock footage, I do so because I know that if the author puts that on that website, it means they don't mind you using them. But on Pinterest, it's a bit different. So I don't feel okay doing it. I don't think. My idea is not there will be any legal issues with it, but my main issue is that I do not feel okay with doing it because as a creator of photos, images, designs, and all those things, I wouldn't be happy if someone used my images without asking for my permission. So I use Pinterest only to find quotes that have been said by many other people before whoever put them on Pinterest. So it just feels a bit better. I feel a bit better with myself. When I go on Pexels, obviously in the search bar, I write the things that I want to visualize, and then I choose the photos that I think that fit more my vibe and the vibe that I'm looking for this vision board. For example, for my vision board this year, I have health and taking care of my body, and I have been more mindful and connected with nature and my body as well. Then fall in love with dancing again, because I used to do ballet every day, like 2 hours a day, and I stopped doing it as much when I went to Scotland to go to university, and then there I wasn't enjoying it as much as I was before. It even got to that point when I was like, why am I doing this? Like, and now I kind of missed it. So I want to fall in love with dancing again. It doesn't necessarily have to be ballet, but I would just love to find my love for dancing and moving, once more. Then I wrote again, improve my video making skills, because I think that you can always improve, and travel and move to Madrid, because that is the plan. What I have my mindset on is moving to Madrid, operating there for a year, and then getting into master's program in Madrid, which is my next point for my vision board. And last but not least is growing my YouTube channel. And then obviously on Pinterest, I just look for quotes that are inspiring and that can fit the vibe again that I'm looking for my vision board. And then once I'm done with that, I go on Canva, which is a free website that you can use to create any design you want, really, and it has a lot of features. It works great. I've been using it for years. You can also pay for the premium feature, but I don't have it at the moment. I used to have it when I did social media for the Dance Society, because it just made my life so much easier when I was creating so much different content on a daily basis, because I was creating content for that, for my social media and all of that stuff. But right now, I don't feel the need to pay for the premium membership. If I will need it again, I will definitely pay for it because it's great. I am also considering learning how to use Photoshop, but this is not the point of this. On Canva, I just upload every single photo that I found, plus the quotes. And sometimes I also use my own photos. I plan on using my own photo of Madrid, just because the one that I found does not feel personal enough. And because I've been in Madrid, so it's me in Madrid, it just feels stronger, or at least to me. And basically, I just construct my vision board. I see where I like things better. I can move things around, play with shapes and sizes and colors and shades. And once I'm done with that, I click download, I save it on PNG, and I set it as my laptop desktop. So every time that I open my laptop, I see what I'm visualizing and I can be mindful in that moment. And that was it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I am so happy I finally made this video, because it's been on my mind for so long and I've never made it, but I love creating things like this, and I am a big fan of the law of attraction, and I do believe in vision boards and visualizing the things that you want. I have explained how it has worked for me in the past, and it's just casual magic, casual everyday magic, and it just makes me so happy. I just love it so much, and I hope you guys do too and enjoy this video. If you did, give it a big old thumbs up, subscribe to my channel to see more videos like this and more videos from me. Follow me on all the social medias, which are linked down below in the info box. And there's not much else I have to say apart from the fact that I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again next week. Bye!
We fell in love in the winter, but I miss you most in the fall.